Okay, sorry guys. I can't hold back. I can't hold back. I'm doing another gameplay. I can't hold back. I can't hold. I physically can't. Hello, girls. I know. I know. I know. I know. Oh, I know. Do where I be with you. Doki doki. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Coyote, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. Music is amazing, but I have to. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Don't run away from Coyote. That's why she's depressed. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Coyote catch up with me. Overslept again, but I call you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Dude, my dogs. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guys. See, my parents are nice when I'm recording, but my dogs aren't. They don't give a shit. They don't care at all. They don't care one bit. I guess I didn't. Dude, can I fucking read? Okay, I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. I'm gonna stop that. Listen here, Buster. If you don't stop all that barking, I swear I will rip your skull in half, buddy. Look good. Stop barking and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stop making around. Y'all might hurt each other, you know what I'm saying? You might want to stop that. Because it might not be too healthy and you might get hurt. Ooh. Stop barking. Trying to record. It's not ready. Stay away from him. Leave Hank alone. He ain't doing nothing to you. Alright, Coach, I get that you like the fresh and stuff. Get away from him. He ain't gonna do nothing to you, so just leave him alone, you know what I'm saying? Be good boys. Be good boys. You know what I'm saying? Alright, hello fellow people. I calmed them down with my country voice. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Coyote. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have we decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible. I swear to God. I'm sure it's possible that I did. in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Cody likes to worry. Oh my god. Cody.
Hey, stop that barking, boy!
He did not indeed stop that barking. Cody likes to worry a little too much about. Okay, Toby's going outside. I'm gonna be back. Toby, you're going outside. Going outside. And if we do get kidnapped, it's actually quite like that. Be quite quiet in the house. Okay, hello. And hi, Cody. Cody likes to worry a little too much about me. And I'm perfectly content just going by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And if you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a wee bit? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yippee! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything in her brain, inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Cody wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Cody. Cody must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you can come to my club, Cody. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Cody is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member, and Isuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Cody that I can't tell Cody is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Neither did he know he would see all his friends die. and thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori around across the classroom and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me new member. Yeah, glance around the room. Hi, Yuri! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Hi, Nasuki. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hi, I'm Monica. You're really good at acting. Ah, corruption, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly... They all die, except Nasuki. What are you looking at? Not you. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Nasuki. The girl with the stern attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. All the time, basically. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Nasuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. It does say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Nasuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Hi, you crazy bastard. Oh boy, you know everything. You got something planned in that little mind of yours. It's great to see you again, Corruption. Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah, you're trying to get me so good. I know you have control over the entire game. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were at least in the same classes last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Corruption. We made room for you at the table so you can just sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nasuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I wish I could pick it. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table and tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Nasuki lifts the foil off and to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were made to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nasuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get her icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nasuki's quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bat down. The icing was sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere? Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Nasuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You know, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. And that's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. COD. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by COD. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and COD seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but argues about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You're trying to make yourself so good. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention into like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that makes them much more important. In my hand is a pen, I'll write a poem for me and you. Sorry. I'm confident that thing flows down into a dark puddle. Sorry. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Corruption, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nisuki lifts up their head. It looks like she was about to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world, equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, which is why G killed you. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things, like knives. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well, like this game. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something that I can relate at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I didn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. It only takes a brief moment. If it only takes a brief moment, like this game. Ugh, I hate horror. Yeah, you're all cupcakes. Oh, why is that? Well, it's just Nisuki eyes darts around for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a scrap paper behind last club meeting. You looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes and your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Shiori sidles up behind Nasuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Nasuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. What makes you share them sometime? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example for and help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nasuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, well, I'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Corruption? Monika smiles warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this whole time. I never wanted to even join this club. Shiori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still had other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Corruption. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Boom! They all pop up. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy. Shiori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really just scared me for a moment. If you really just came for a cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Corruption, I look forward by seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really express the the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls considered to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki cleaned up their food. Hey, Corruption, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Shiori and I never walk home together anymore. Because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the two girls. Shiori, Nasuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Only Monika. Only Monika. Only Monika. Nope, it's not only just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day at school after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Monika. Just Monika. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Boom boom ba, boom 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 ba, boom boom boom. All right, Nusuki. Yeah, this is Yuri. Yuri. Nope. Sorry, I'm so used to these two because you're dead. Portrait. All right, so I'll have these three. These three all have one. Bum 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 bum. Judgment. 1, 2, 3. Nope. 3. Okay. An ending. So they all have 3 now. Nope, I have to get... Yeah, okay. Now they all have 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 3. Why? Existed. Stop! Dude, stop. Oh, I think I did pretty good on that one. Hi again, Corruption. Glad to see you didn't run away on this. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Corruption. I hope this won't be too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Nah, I just gotta learn how to write and read. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siodi told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just planned to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Usuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who oh my god, I swear to god. Have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Nusuki finds herself stuck between the word Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Nasuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Corruption always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sodi, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? You might be so jealous. You might be a little jealous. I might be a little jealous. How come you and Corruption could become good friends too? COD. Yeah. As usual, COD seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh. Jerry even brought you something today, you know? Wait, COD. Me? I'm not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. It's a book. What is it? Never mind. COD made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What'd I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't really thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Wait here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your oh my god, it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how can a girl accidentally be She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I see why Monica killed her. She seems really, really threatening. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sione and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried into a book. You can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Suki is rosing around the corner. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to accompany myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always write the book that Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Coyote's conversation with Monica. Hold up. Nope, it's not coming. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all of the other clubs, though. There it is. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature clubs. Fuck. But it's not like that. But it's not like that at all, you know. Well, we just need a way of showing that to everyone. Seeing that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's most important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Coyote's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear deliberating like this. Good point. Good point. And that, fuck, what kind? Well, I guess I could, cupcakes! Good thinking. Misuki would love to do that. You're right. Misuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Apparently to Monica, she does make the best cupcakes. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling, and the Ancient is still her usual self. But therein, I don't know what that word is still. Oh my god! Unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sodi can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my chest about things. I can't help but wonder what it is to be like I see the world through her eyes. Oh, hi. Ugh. I open my eyes to find Coyote's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. Hold up. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does this school have a napping club? Yeah, I'd go in there. I'd actually sign up for that. I need a napping club. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Alright, my bad. I was doing something. Don't say that so loud. I glance over the shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Coyote. That's not what Coyote said. She didn't say, It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Yes, she does. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? And not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this peak have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Coyote, it's written all over you. Coyote glances around herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all over here. I run my fingertips down the side of Coyote's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is really getting hard to get right. I won't fall for that. Yep. And then we're gonna get real up and close and mess with her tie and stuff. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar here, right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want you to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Coyote. Why do you think? Oh my God! Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how buttery you looks, it'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. Don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is it so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have probably noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boob got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look so much better now, so, why does this thing feel strange to see the blazer bound up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Coyote hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Oh my God, I just skipped over it. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, so that's why I keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at. I knew you guys heard me say thank you. I guess we really are better at taking care of us. Oh, I didn't even read the whole thing. Hold up, I need a straw. It's right here. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Coyote. Aw, but I was joking this time. Hold up, I need to test my audio real quick. Okay, it's good. I got 5 messages on Discord. But I was only joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. That's some good tea. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay! Crushing, I can't wait to read yours. Yes, same. I thought it sounded enthusiastic, but Coyote still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that's everyone ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Coyote and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Coyote's is a little wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers out of a compensation notebook. I can already see that Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nosuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I'll do the same myself. Monica. I should start with Monica. Yes, oh my God, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I was putting effort. Hi, Corruption. Have a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, you just want to talk to me more, huh? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I don't really know if she has control, like, right now. or she just gets control later on. But I don't really know. I still don't trust her. Obviously. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Crofton. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Coyote would like. Is that so? You and Coyote are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, I see why she cut off Coyote first. Because we're best friends and she's probably more threatened by her. We may be good friends, but Coyote and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Of course, I sound like Yuri. Well, in any case, oh my god. Well, in any case, Coyote's writing has, had. Dude, I'm gonna throw up or something. Why am I burping so much? Coyote's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness, especially sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? She is not happy. She is depressed. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to reach their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up doing different. I tried it. It could take a while before I get comfortable I feel comfortable to doing this. That's okay. I'll love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you won't have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction this sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retainals already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Screeching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. In this world of infinite choices. Oh my god! I realize now that I was looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform if that's how you call it, what you want to call it. Sir, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. But what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it kind of comes out strongly. Maybe
maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a fuck. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you get a dark puddle of ink. Ink flows down into a dark puddle. Oh my god. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. Bro, whatever she says just makes the song. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. See you, Odie. Oh my goodness. What? She's never said this. This is so good, Corruption. I love it. I have no idea you're such a good writer. Siodi. Oh, it's Siodi. I thought this one was... I thought this wasn't Nasuki. I'm dumb. I thought this wasn't Nasuki. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Okay. But because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Nasuki. Nasuki hates it. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot more people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a corruption poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like you can feel your feelings in it. She already hugs a sheet of paper against her chest. You're so weird, Sherry. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It kind of reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Corruption. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. 47 minutes. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Siodi. I'm not sure if Siodi sees the picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Or you ask me to come out of play, or you trusted me to wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky's blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too! If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Siodi, this is just a guess, but did you write this? Did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last night. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. I'm glad you got rid of Monica. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Are you sure Monica's the best? Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And we're going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, since it's like pretty long, I'm gonna leave. God, I love this freaking game, dude. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm probably gonna post more because I love this game. like and subscribe. My Discord will be in the description, where you can see where I live stream. I sometimes live stream. Sometimes I live stream Doom and Doki Doki. Sometimes I live stream videos. I'm not doing it right now, or Streamlabs would be open. Sometimes I live stream videos. Sometimes I live stream Valorant with my friends, or just solo. And sometimes I live stream Rocket League with only my friends, because I don't really like Rocket League solo. But yeah, if you want to follow my Twitch, then link will be in the description. And also my Discord server, where you can get notifications and announcements, and notifications when I stream, notifications when I post videos, and announcements to anything. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.